Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JD. Just wanted to make this video real quick. It's a beautiful day out, so I figured that I would shoot this outside on my back porch. I'm sitting here on my deck right now in beautiful Western Washington. Hope everybody enjoyed their Easter weekend. I know I did. So, what did I want to talk about today? I wanted to kind of start a conversation, if I could, on sneaker pricing. Things are getting a little ridiculous, getting out of hand. And the reason that I was inspired to make this video is because, I'm checking out my resources, looking around, seeing what's releasing, what am I going to cop, what am I going to pass on. And I came across the Nike Elite Basketball Pack. And for those of you that don't know, it's going to be dropping later this month, and it's going to include the LeBron 9 Elite, the Hyperdunk, and the Kobe 7. The Kobe and the Hyperdunk are going to retail for about $200, which is pretty high, but the Kobe system is $180, and if we're getting an upgraded version of that, okay, $200. The Hyperdunk, $200 for a team shoe, seriously? But we'll get to that one in a minute. And then the LeBron 9, which is supposed to be the crowning jewel of the pack, it's going to be $250. $250? Seriously? That's nuts right there. Okay, yeah, I understand foams are retailing for $220. Okay, but when you look at the foamposite, you're getting foamposite material. That material itself, when foams first dropped, they were $200, and that was ridiculous back then. But the material, the foamposite material, is so durable. It was high tech back then, state of the art. You were paying for that technology. You were getting what you paid for, because there's still a bunch of OG foamposites out there right now that are still wearable, and some of them even still look DS because the material is just so durable. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's one. Okay, look at the deluxe version of the Jordan 2012. It's $223. But at the same time, you're getting what you pay for, because you're getting the convenience of having either a high top or a low top model. You're getting exquisite quality when it comes to the materials that they selected, and you get the functionality of 3 separate midsoles that you can select from. So it's a completely customizable shoe, which is kind of nuts to me. That's awesome. I really dig the idea and the concept behind that, and they executed it very well. So we'll cross that one off the list. But with the LeBron, okay, there's a lot of carbon fiber there, but I don't really see if it's, I can't really justify if it's worth paying $250 for. It's pretty much, a Huarache. If you look at the design of it, it's not quite the same as the LeBron 9 Elite. It's very Huarache-esque in its design. The traction pattern may have been upgraded, sure, but all I really see is a LeBron 9 with a bunch of carbon fiber. So is that worth going from $170 to $250? I don't know. So I want to dig a little bit deeper than that, than just the LeBron 9 Elite, because I foresee prices going in this same general direction for everything else as well. I don't think it's just Nike, trying to test their limits to see what they can get away with when it comes to pricing, because Adidas, I believe, is going to follow suit as well. Look at the Adizero Rose line. It usually retails for about $110, which is great. It's one of the best performance shoes you can get out there at that price range. But I heard it through the grapevine that the Adizero Rose 3.0 will retail for $160, which is very high for an Adidas product. I'm not doubting that that product will perform very well, because that line itself has a good history of it, but that's where we're headed, So if it's not just them testing their limits, what is it? In my personal opinion, what I think it is, I think we did it to ourselves. We, as the sneaker community, may have brought some of this increased pricing on ourselves. Now, before you jump on my back, let me at least hear me out. This is what I think. Nike executives, Jordan Brand, Adidas, how do you think they track how well their shoes are doing when it comes to sales? You think they're looking at charts? You think they're looking at graphs and all sorts of stuff like that? I don't think so. I really don't. I think that they've got a tech team, and all they do is troll eBay and Craigslist. Because if they have a product that's selling for $160, and then they go on eBay the very next day and see that it's selling for $300, they're sitting back like, man, people really like this shoe. And not only do they like this shoe, they're willing to pay 2 to 3 times what we charge for it for the product. Now, if I had a company and I had a product that sold for X amount of dollars and I see that it's reselling for 2 to 3 times what I charge for it, I've got two choices. I can either A, make more of the product to make some more money off of it, or B, raise the price. That's what they're doing. They see that we are willing to pay 2 to 3 times the value of the shoe. Why should they not charge a little bit more and make some money off of it, right? If you got a business, the whole point is to make money, right? They'd be dumb if they didn't raise the price. So what do you guys think about that? You know, I could be wrong. You know, I don't have any inside connections to Nike, Jordan Brand, Adidas, Reebok, anything. I'm just a consumer, just like everybody else from the outside looking in. Let me know what you guys think about it. If somebody does have an inside scoop, please let me know what you think. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe. You know, please let me know what you think down below. You know, post a video response if you want to. I'll approve it. I could be wrong. If you want to bash me, that's cool. It's just a conversation. So I look forward to hearing what everybody has to say. As always, you know, check me out on Twitter. Follow me at nuke_mechanic, and please feel free to check out sneakershoebox.com. That's all I got. I wanted to know what you guys thought about these rising prices, and did we as sneakerheads bring this on ourselves, or is something else to blame? That's all I got. Peace.